ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI, is generally required for water coolers used in industrial settings. GFCIs are mandated for all 125-volt single-phase, 15 and 20 amp receptacles installed in specific locations, including bathrooms, kitchens, garages, outdoor areas, crawl spaces, unfinished basements, laundry rooms, utility rooms, and other damp or wet locations. Water coolers, due to their inherent use involving water, are frequently situated in environments where the likelihood of water contacting electrical components exists. This contact poses a significant shock hazard, necessitating GFCI protection. The operational principle of a GFCI involves monitoring the current differential between the hot and neutral wires within a circuit. Should this difference surpass a predetermined threshold, the GFCI activates, instantaneously interrupting the circuit and thereby preventing electrical shock. The threshold is typically around 5 mA. The GFCI stripping mechanism is designed to react extremely quickly, often within milliseconds, which is crucial for preventing serious injury from electrical shock. Not all water coolers necessitate GFCI protection. Water coolers that are directly wired into the building's electrical system, also known as hardwired installations, are typically exempt from this requirement. However, water coolers that utilize a standard plug-in receptacle connection are subject to the GFCI requirement. When selecting a GFCI receptacle, it's important to consider its amperage rating, ensuring that it matches or exceeds the circuit's breaker rating. A 20 amp circuit, for example, requires a 20 amp GFCI receptacle. Additionally, the GFCI receptacle should be listed by a recognized testing laboratory, such as Underwriters Laboratories, to ensure it meets safety standards. Installation of a GFCI receptacle should be performed by a qualified electrician to ensure proper wiring and operation. Incorrect wiring can render the GFCI ineffective and create a safety hazard. Regular testing of GFCI receptacles is recommended to verify their functionality. The test button on the GFCI simulates a ground fault, causing the device to trip. If the GFCI fails to trip when the test button is pressed, it should be replaced immediately. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides comprehensive guidelines for electrical installations, including GFCI requirements. Adherence to the NEC is crucial for ensuring electrical safety in buildings. Grounding is a separate but equally important aspect of electrical safety. Grounding provides a low resistance path for fault current to flow back to the source, allowing the circuit breaker to trip and clear the fault. A properly grounded electrical system helps to minimize the risk of electrical shock and fire. Surge protection is another important consideration for protecting sensitive electronic equipment from voltage spikes. Surge protectors divert excess voltage away from the equipment, preventing damage. Surge protection can be provided at the service entrance or at individual receptacles. Electrical safety audits can help identify potential hazards and ensure compliance with safety regulations. These audits are typically conducted by qualified electrical inspectors. Regular maintenance of electrical equipment is essential for preventing electrical hazards. This includes inspecting wiring, connections, and components for signs of wear or damage. Damaged or worn components should be replaced promptly. Electrical safety training is crucial for employees who work with or around electrical equipment. This training should cover topics such as hazard recognition, safe work practices, and emergency procedures. Lockout/tagout procedures are used to prevent accidental energization of electrical equipment during maintenance or repair. These procedures involve disconnecting the equipment from its power source and placing a lock and tag on the disconnect switch. Personal protective equipment, or PPE, such as insulated gloves and safety glasses, should be used when working with electrical equipment. PPE helps to protect workers from electrical shock and other hazards. Arc flash is a dangerous electrical hazard that can occur when a high voltage arc is created between conductors. Arc flash can cause severe burns, blindness, and even death. Arc flash hazard assessments are used to determine the potential arc flash hazards in a facility and to develop appropriate safety measures. Electrical safety is a shared responsibility. Everyone has a role to play in preventing electrical hazards and ensuring a safe working environment. By following safe work practices, using appropriate PPE, and reporting any electrical hazards, we can all help to prevent electrical accidents. A dedicated 20-amp receptacle simply means that the water cooler is the only device using that particular circuit. This is often done to prevent overloading the circuit and causing a breaker to trip. Overloading a circuit can create a fire hazard. Electrical panels should be clearly labeled to indicate the circuits they control. This makes it easier to identify and to energize circuits for maintenance or repair. Using extension cords should be avoided wherever possible, as they can be a source of electrical hazards. If an extension cord must be used, it should be properly rated for the intended use and should not be overloaded. Flexible cords and cables must be protected from damage. Do not run cords under rugs or furniture, or through doorways or windows where they could be pinched or cut. Electrical boxes must be properly covered to prevent accidental contact with live wires. Missing or damaged covers should be replaced immediately. Electrical equipment that is used in wet or damp locations must be listed for that use. This equipment is designed to be resistant to water and corrosion. Electrical fires can be caused by a variety of factors, including faulty wiring, overloaded circuits, and misuse of electrical equipment. If an electrical fire occurs, it is important to evacuate the area immediately and call the fire department. Never use water to extinguish an electrical fire. Use a fire extinguisher that is rated for electrical fires. Regular inspections of electrical systems can help to identify potential problems before they lead to fires or other hazards. These inspections should be performed by qualified electrical inspectors. Always consult with a qualified electrician for any electrical work. Do not attempt to perform electrical work yourself unless you are properly trained and qualified. Electrical work can be dangerous, and it is important to take all necessary precautions to protect yourself from electrical shock. Never touch electrical equipment with wet hands. Water is a good conductor of electricity, and touching electrical equipment with wet hands can create a shock hazard. Do not use electrical appliances near water. Keep electrical appliances away from sinks, bathtubs, and other sources of water. Do not overload electrical outlets. Overloading outlets can cause the circuit breaker to trip or even start a fire. Use power strips with built-in circuit breakers to protect against overloading. Do not run extension cords under rugs or furniture. This can damage the cord and create a fire hazard. Do not use damaged electrical cords. Damaged cords can expose live wires and create a shock hazard. Replace damaged cords immediately. Keep electrical equipment clean and dry. Dust and moisture can accumulate on electrical equipment and create a fire hazard. Clean electrical equipment regularly with a dry cloth. Be aware of the location of circuit breakers and fuses. In the event of an electrical problem, you may need to shut off the power to the affected circuit. Know how to safely operate circuit breakers and fuses. If you are unsure about anything related to electrical safety, consult with a qualified electrician. They can provide guidance and assistance to ensure that your electrical system is safe and reliable. Remember, electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By following these simple tips, you can help to prevent electrical accidents and ensure a safe working environment. Proper labeling of electrical panels is crucial for quick identification of circuits during emergencies or maintenance. Labels should be clear, concise, and accurately reflect the function of each circuit breaker. Using a circuit tracer can help to identify the specific circuit that serves a particular receptacle or piece of equipment. This can be useful when troubleshooting electrical problems or performing maintenance. When working on electrical circuits, always de-energize the circuit at the breaker panel and verify that the circuit is de-energized using a voltage tester before proceeding. This helps to prevent accidental electrical shock. Electrical meter safety is also important. Never attempt to tamper with or remove an electrical meter. Contact the utility company if you have any concerns about your electrical meter. Underground wiring can pose a hazard if you are digging in the area. Always call the utility company before digging to locate any underground utilities. Avoid planting trees or shrubs near overhead power lines. Trees and shrubs can grow into power lines and create a hazard. Keep ladders and other tall objects away from overhead power lines. Contact with power lines can be fatal. If you see a down power line, stay away from it and call the utility company immediately. Do not touch the down power line or anything that is in contact with it. Lightning is a powerful electrical force that can cause serious damage. During a thunderstorm, seek shelter indoors and avoid contact with electrical appliances and plumbing. Use surge protectors to protect sensitive electronic equipment from lightning strikes. Static electricity can also be a hazard, especially in dry environments. Static electricity can damage sensitive electronic equipment. Use anti-static mats and wrist straps when working with electronic equipment. Always unplug electrical appliances before cleaning them. This helps to prevent accidental electrical shock. When replacing a fuse, always use a fuse of the same size and type. Using the wrong size fuse can create a fire hazard. Electrical safety is an ongoing process. Stay informed about electrical safety hazards and take steps to protect yourself and others from electrical shock. Regularly review electrical safety procedures and update them as needed. Promote a culture of electrical safety in the workplace. Encourage employees to report any electrical hazards and to follow safe work practices. By working together, we can create a safer environment for everyone. Proper ventilation is essential for electrical equipment rooms. Overheating can damage electrical equipment and create a fire hazard. Ensure that electrical equipment rooms are well ventilated. Regular inspections of electrical connections are essential to prevent loose connections and overheating. Loose connections can cause arcing and create a fire hazard. Use infrared thermography to detect hot spots in electrical panels and equipment. Hot spots can indicate loose connections or other problems. Promptly repair any electrical problems that are identified. Do not delay repairs, as electrical problems can worsen over time and create a greater hazard. Use qualified contractors for all electrical work. Qualified contractors have the training and experience to perform electrical work safely and correctly. Obtain permits for all electrical work as required by local codes. Permits ensure that electrical work is inspected and meets safety standards. Keep electrical panels and equipment clear of obstructions. Obstructions can prevent access to electrical equipment or make it difficult to perform maintenance or repairs. Use appropriate signage to warn of electrical hazards. Signage should be clear, concise, and easily understood. Provide training to employees on how to read and understand electrical signage. Conduct regular fire drills to prepare employees for electrical fires. Fire drills should include procedures for evacuating the building and using fire extinguishers. Cooperate with fire and safety officials to ensure that your facility meets all applicable fire and safety codes. Maintain accurate records of all electrical work performed. These records should include the date of the work, the name of the contractor, and a description of the work performed. Regularly review electrical safety records to identify any trends or patterns that may indicate potential problems. Use the information from electrical safety records to improve electrical safety procedures. Continuously strive to improve electrical safety in your facility. Electrical safety is an ongoing process, and there is always room for improvement. By staying informed, following safe work practices, and promoting a culture of electrical safety, you can help to prevent electrical accidents and ensure a safe working environment for everyone. Remember, even seemingly minor electrical problems can pose a significant hazard. It is always best to err on the side of caution and consult with a qualified electrician if you have any concerns about electrical safety. Ignoring electrical problems can lead to serious consequences, including electrical shock, fire, and even death. Take electrical safety seriously and make it a priority in your workplace and your home. The cost of preventing electrical accidents is far less than the cost of dealing with the aftermath of an accident. Invest in electrical safety training, equipment, and inspections to protect yourself and others from electrical hazards. Remember, electrical safety is not just a set of rules and regulations, it is a way of life. By making electrical safety a part of your daily routine, you can help to create a safer and more productive environment for everyone.